Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And yes, guys, we're still doing our insane 100 XRP giveaway that I'm gonna try do every single day. Now, if you want to enter, all you have to do is make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below. All we need to hit is 1,000 likes within 24 hours, and this 100 XRP can be yours. If we hit it, we'll announce the winner on my 5-minute crypto channel in the video that's coming out, so make sure you subscribe to that channel too so you will get the update. Now, let's get into our topic of today. Martin Falk posted on Twitter, "In no way are these numbers correct. Seriously, make sure you understand that. However, I wanted to illustrate a point. You should be able to understand this. The fewer people that claim Spark, the more Spark the people who will claim get." And this is something I have talked about a couple of times before on the channel, but it's something that we need to go over just a little bit more. All right, and it's also something that I covered earlier today in a video because Green Eggs and Ham talked about this. He said just had a great discussion with Flair and wanted to clarify a few specifics of the Spark distribution to the XRP community. The snapshot is on the 12th of December. Out of that, Flair is creating buckets. Say exchanges hold 10 billion XRP. People hold 30 billion XRP. Say only half the exchanges participate and claim 5 billion of the 10 billion tokens. Unclaimed Spark goes to the people's bucket, which is now 35 billion. Jet's 5 to 6 billion XRP will also be added to the people's bucket. An exchange ratio will be created for the people's bucket. They will get 1-to-1 XRP to Spark, plus their share of the 5 billion unclaimed Spark from exchanges and Jet's tokens. Say that gives us a 1-to-28 XRP to Spark. Any XRP holders that claim their Spark in the 6-month window will be given Spark according to this ratio. The Spark remaining from the accounts, XRP holders that don't claim the Spark, will be burned. And there's some confusion of this because the answer is both. You will get more than 1-to-1 and unclaimed tokens will be burned. I hope this explanation helps you figure out how it all works. And one clarification, the people's bucket and participating exchanges are the same group. The exchanges not participating and JetSpark are pulled out and put into a bonus bucket used to calculate the ratio, for example, 1 to 1.28 used above. Every Spark recipient gets the same ratio. So yeah, that's pretty important to understand here. Somebody asked, does this count for all Spark claims or only the ones done and over on an exchange? The 1.1 or the 1-to-1 and more. Flair said every valid claim has the same ratio. So yeah, pretty crazy, guys, that a lot of people didn't understand this yet. And here is the full story to it. All I'm going to say here is, well, there is a good chance that the ratio is going to be significantly higher. All right, that we're really talking about a ratio of 1.5 to maybe even 2 or something like that, that at least half of the exchanges are not going to be hopping on completely. And I'm saying that because I know a lot of exchanges right now have not undertaken those steps, and I'm assuming a lot of them will not ever do it. So the question is going to be, will the guys all take their money out and move it to different exchanges so that it doesn't really matter anymore? Or if they'll stay and they won't claim it, we'll get more. The thing I'm wondering here is, why do we worry so much about this when, in the end, it is still only 45 billion? We still are forgetting, and please guys, stay with me on this one. I'm always real whenever I'm talking about this type of stuff. Zero BS policy on my channel. Flair is getting 55 billion XRP, Spark. We're, as everybody, I guess, getting 45. Do you really think that's a good idea? And again, some are saying, well, Ripple got about 80% of all the XRP in existence at one point. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. But that is 8 years ago. That is so long ago, and if it were to be another decision made right now, again, they said, quote unquote, we tried selling it, but it didn't go properly. again, we can kind of debate about that because the genesis and things like that are not known. But while we are at it, how can we accept them getting 55%, 20% acceptable, even 30% acceptable, 55, so they get a majority of all the money out there? How can you just stand there and be like, yeah, this is a good thing? Frick no. No, no, no. Can we hold it? Can we claim the free spark? Yeah. Should we be excited for this project? Maybe so, because the tech is quite good. Is this a stupid distribution? Definitely so. And I'm not supporting the project because of that, in the sense of I'm never going to be buying any Spark. I think it's going to be very, very dumb to do that. I will definitely hold my Spark, though, because it may be worth a little bit more with time, but I'm not taking that risk because I'm thinking a lot of people are going to be selling it off instantly as they have the same knowledge that I have here and would not really support a thing like this. The only reason we are is because it's free. If it were to not be free, I would not involve myself with this at all because it's pretty dumb. But yeah. All right, then DAI, the digital asset investor, who by the way has a crazy following over on Twitter. I never really noticed. He's got 56,000 followers on there, which is definitely interesting. Let me see if this changed up a little bit, the amount of likes. Ooh, yeah, it did. He said on Twitter, short the banks, they said. XRP is the banker's coin, they said. Bitcoin revolution, they said. All the while, Ripple, the adults in the room, kept focusing on working with regulators because governments will bring out the tanks and guns before there is a Bitcoin revolution. Hashtag zero doubt. And the blog said more than 32,000 Bitcoin, or about $335 million, have been withdrawn from BitMEX after the US government charges its owners. It's pretty crazy, right, if you think about this? Pretty crazy if you think about all that is to come here and all that they've shat on the heads of Ripple and XRP holders and just, I guess, supporters. And now they're crawling back a little bit and noticing, maybe Bitcoin is not everything after all. Then another one fun thing I noticed was from XRP The Standard Productions. It's this one right here. Interesting that Yoshitaka Kitao blocked us. Maybe he or his people don't understand that it's all silliness and no harm is meant. Hey Sentu Somosaba, does satire not play well in Japanese culture? And it's because Yoshitaka has blocked this satiric page that just posts a lot of articles that are just made for fun, for the giggles and stuff. I'm thinking that, again, like Crypto Eddie says, there's most likely a little bit lost in translation, and also they just can't really appreciate the quote-unquote fake news because it's not real stuff, and I don't think the satire in this way is really fun to him. Like what's the good part about it to such a guy? Especially if you have a business, you're really serious about it. You're making something out of it and somebody just keeps mocking you. I can understand how some people would be like, hey, love the trolls, like maybe like an Elon Musk. And some guys are like, what the frick are you doing, little boy? What are you doing right there, boy? I can understand how some people would really be like that. And maybe Yoshitaka Kitao, again, man of Japanese culture, then is really not up for these types of jokes. And maybe he sees it as disrespect, which I could really get as well. So I'm again claiming it's just the way it goes, and again, you shouldn't really be bothered by it. But okay. Then my connection between XRP and silver still remains exactly where it is, and I like that Kevin Cage also posted a little bit more often about this, like he just did here on Twitter. I enjoy watching silver and XRP play tag every other month, minus the decimal places, because again, you can see here how they are really, really close together all the time, but then I guess 100 times more expensive. But they are so close in that sense, which is really, really strange. Like, is that a coincidence that XRP and silver have so many so many points of overlapping? Where they are really similar in so many different ways, and the price also does that. I mean, look at this right here as well. Huh. This was the 4th of July, right? People talked about this like crazy back then. Damn. All right, another thing here. Ripple job offer hints the company may start building distributed trading platform. And there's Lundberg, or whatever, Lundberg, yes, said step 1, take over cross-border payments. Step 2, take over smart contracts. Because this refers to Ripple Labs granted new patent for executing smart contracts. All these things, guys, that we're hearing right now, they all come along with Ripple's philosophy or Ripple's aim to become the Amazon of the crypto world. And Ripple's just this cross-border payment type of thing just being their first vertical. All those facts and all those ideas that we talked about at that point, they're all coming together really in this right now by it just being the start. And just being kind of a way of getting themselves out there and then moving over to take everything over. Because this is a very interesting patent, right? Not gonna lie, that is pretty damn interesting. And this idea here is not new, because we all know about it, partially. But that they're hiring so many people to make things is also just really, really interesting. And I'm wondering exactly what it is their end goal is. Like, where are they gonna stop in the crypto space? What is it they're building right now? We don't know, right? We only get hints sometimes that they're doing this or that. But what is it all that they're building? They're most likely busy with some crazy stuff. And I'm really excited for it, by the way. I am really freaking excited for it, by the way. But yeah, that's just some stuff I've been thinking about here. That it's been a really crazy time here. It's been a really, really crazy time. And most likely Ripple's on a path to world domination or something along those lines. It's kind of looking like that. But I guess all they can say is we shall see. I surely am pretty damn excited for what they have to build. I think you guys are as well. And the plan here is still to take over the whole crypto space by 2021, which is relatively shortly if you think about it. So, yeah. I guess it's just going to be a waiting game for now, guys. I, though, am pretty damn excited. I hope you guys are too. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody.